Welcome to Shopify Edition Summer 2025. Today we're going to go over exactly 150 plus updates coming to Shopify literally this summer that can be applicable if you're doing high ticket dropshipping or just e-commerce in general. So let's hop right into it. So with Shopify Summer 2025 says bring your vision to life with Horizon. I'm not even sure what this is, but apparently it's labeled by themes. So these are some new themes that are coming to Shopify. So this is going to be very much so applicable to high ticket, this video is. So if I'm looking at these themes, they're not really meant for high ticket because the first thing I'm looking for is there's no search bar. Like this is a clean theme if you're selling like accessories or apparel, clothing, things like that, but it's not really meant for high ticket. So that's theme number one system, 10 new themes. Start with beautiful new designs and customize from there. So apparently Horizon is like the new, it's these companies always do like code names for like new updates. So Horizon is a new update. In terms of looking at these new themes, are any of them really applicable for high ticket? In my opinion, not really, because I'm just looking at the search bar. That's really the main thing. You want your theme to be like Amazon. Amazon is e-commerce empire, taking up 50% of like e-commerce sales, like globally, or in let's just say in the U.S. And you just want to mimic their theme because the first thing that you go on Amazon and see is that Amazon has a search bar right here. You type in the product and then you click go. This is whenever your website has a search bar and people search, I forget the exact percentage, but they're so much more likely to convert because they have exact intent of what to buy. Whenever your store is not niche down and you have to rely on collection pages or these, basically collection pages, then these really don't take you. Yes, some people might convert from these collection pages and finding eventually what they want, but from someone searching versus someone going through the collection pages or the navigation, they're so much more likely to buy. For example, if I'm looking to buy like a matcha powder kit or something like that, then I would type that in directly into Amazon and then look for the exact product that I want instead of going through all these navigation, and I'll probably never find what I'm looking for. So these themes, they can be customized by having the search bar taking up the full width, just like how Amazon's is like right here, but by natively, if you don't want to custom code anything, these themes, it's a no-go for high ticket. So Sidekick, what is this? So Sidekick is smarter, more powerful. Sidekick, this is little AI. It can analyze your analytics. Again, this can give you some like high level overview in terms of like where you might be seeing some things like going wrong or things that you can improve inside your business. But most of the times you should be using like tracking your sales per brand if you're doing the high ticket dropshipping way. Sidekick now speaks 20 languages. That's pretty cool. Image generation, that's been out for a little while. Sidekick on mobile. Redesign POS. Again, we don't really have a physical store, so this is not really useful. Checkout. Shopify checkout flat rates for split shipping. Charge customers a single flat rate when fulfilling from multiple locations to reduce unexpected shipping costs. Okay, that's not super useful for high ticket specifically because most of the times if you're shipping from multiple locations, then most of the times you want to do free shipping, but if you're shipping from multiple locations, you shouldn't probably bundle the price together because it's shipping from two different locations. If it's from the same location, then there should be one shipping cost. But if from multiple locations, then it doesn't make sense to charge one shipping cost because you're paying shipping twice. So I don't really see the use case for this, except like if you are okay with taking a hit on shipping and just passing that alongside to the customer, that is what's useful for the flat rate for split shipping. Shopify checkout in Roblox. Let customers buy physical products. That's interesting. I don't know anything about Roblox, but I do know that it's like a VR thing where people put on VR headsets and interact with people, and then they can buy stuff. So not too useful there, to be honest. Shop pay installment in Canada. Okay, offers That's really good because I thought it was actually available in Canada, but now it is officially. It wasn't actually before this. Thank you order status upgrade guide. Thank you. Let's see what this is about. So it just takes you to the thank you page, which you already have. It's some customization, nothing crazy. Faster checkout loading. Customers enter the details almost 2 seconds faster. 2 seconds. It's still better than 2 seconds slower, so that's good. Fresh updates sent. Enhanced fraud prevention. Reduce chargebacks with AI powered fraud. That's good because we don't like chargebacks, even though I've only had 4 chargebacks in since 2021. So that's like 1 a year if you do the math. So more ways to offer Apple Pay. Offer Apple Pay as a payment method while supporting a custom checkout experience. That's cool. Global Shopify payments is in 16 more countries. This is huge actually, because a lot of people cannot use Shopify payments, because they're from other countries. Let's see: Lithuania, Poland, Norway, Hungary, Croatia, Greece, Slovenia, Mexico. I don't recall any clients of mine from this 16 list, but that's good because we want Shopify payments to be more applicable in more countries, because if you're in other countries, a lot of times you need to have like a physical location, or Shopify payments is not supported in your country, and it creates a hassle in terms of like having to use Stripe and you have to pay extra fee just to use that. So that is good. Selling for multiple business entities. It's easy to sell for multiple bill in person. Payouts in multiple currencies. That's good. Not too applicable to high ticket updates to region markets. Shopify markets. Okay. Simple ID verification. One discount for multiple savings. Create a single discount that can apply across products, orders, and shipping with select discount apps. All this other stuff is not really too useful. Collab mobile apps. I think the biggest thing was the checkout so far, and the global, loads faster. I mean, who wouldn't say no? Shop app, that's been around for a while. Markets now available for B2B. Shipping. Pick, list, and admin. So pick products. Okay, we're not shipping multiple physical products. Flat rates for multiple operations. Refund to store credit. Issue refunds to store credit directly in admin, regardless of the original payment method. That is good. Although most customers would not want store credit and they want an original payment method, that's still a good option to have. Let's see. Tap to pay on mobile. Accept contactless payments directly on your phone now. Yeah, most people or most businesses, they use like a NFC reader like Square. Since Shopify you can accept payments directly on your phone. I see Square stock and like the Square company, a lot of those payment processors eventually, they have no moat anymore, because their moat was like you can plug in the card reader into their phone, but then now you don't even need that. You can just use your phone to accept payment, as long as you have NFC, which is most cards nowadays. Streamline navigation on mobile. Navigate a shop on mobile app with fewer taps, clear menus. That's good, because actually this looks really good, because the Shopify app before, I mean, nothing wrong with it. I could still navigate it fine, but improvements to the Shopify mobile app makes it a lot easier to use. But I didn't have any problems with the old navigation. Import data, developer, all this stuff. Don't really care too much about. Tools, growth, extensions. Yeah, not. Let's see, what does Drive say? What even is this? Why is this on Shopify? I'm literally playing a video game. Okay. I don't know why it's yeah, I'm just gonna exit. I'm playing with one finger anyways. Yeah, that was interesting. This is a random drive option on the very bottom. Play Horizon Drive. I don't really get what's all this theme about. It reminds me of like GTA 6, even though that's not out yet. But maybe that's kind of like the theme that they're going with. Because GTA 6 just had a recent trailer, but those are some cool updates coming to Shopify summer 2025. The main things that applicable to high ticket is really the checkout, improved speeds. Shopify payments are applicable in more countries now. The shop app, um, make sure you have this on your store because you can be recommended your store. And I actually had a few sales from people just shopping in the shop app. And over time, as more people have this app, they might discover your store. Online stores things with shop, mirror your online store's details. Yeah, this is all good. The shop app will grow over time, and make sure you are on Shopify to take advantage of that extra traffic that's coming from Shopify. So that's pretty much it for Shopify Summer 2025. Pretty cool updates, but nothing too crazy. I know it says 150 plus updates, but only like less than 5 are really applicable to high ticket and will actually improve your business if you're doing high ticket dropshipping. So with that being said, if you have any questions, let me know, and we'll see you guys in the next one.